There we go. There. Okay. Can you hear me now? And Shane typed that I was having mic issues 50 times, but couldn't get it through. Okay, that makes no sense, but, you know, that really matches my mood today. I don't really care for this, but here we are. Whoa, what did I do? Why is everybody talking? Hello, everybody. Anyway, yep, so, who cares? Didn't really say anything important, so it doesn't matter. Mostly remarked that I want to figure out how to get the secret passageway, and I have no idea how to do that. That's about it. Sorry that it's being dumb for you, Shane. I mean, for all we know, maybe it's something to do with my tech. My tech is pretty broken. Yeah, anyways. I don't really know what to do next. I'm a bit confused. I don't understand how to proceed with, like, any of the tasks. Like, some of them are time-based. I know I need to find money, and I know at a time we have to go talk to a guy, but that's, like, all I know. Yeah. So we'll just walk in circles, because that's purposeful, and I'm sure people find it very entertaining. Ooh, a chair. Yes, let's sit, because I can't in real life, so let's do it. Let's pretend that we can in virtual.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Ooh, it's a way to wait. Oh, okay, let's think deep thoughts and wait for an hour. Cool.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Love that. Okay. Very good. I'll get up just because I want to keep wandering. But it's good to know that I can just burn time by sitting on my ass. Look, it's life. Okay. Yeah, we can walk. Whatever. We've already kicked that. We don't have... Yeah, there's no level ups available. And we're as strong as we're gonna get. I wonder if she has anything else to offer. Shane says, it's interesting that you've run into a bit of a dead end in the game, especially with Kim missing and needing to process the body. There's plenty more, but, like, little at this moment. Yeah, you know. Great material for streaming, obviously. She's still searching for a book, her eyes wandering over the colorful grid of soft covers. Maybe your husband is missing. Why would we say that? Whatever, let's say it.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is. Right, got it, thanks. I mean, why did we start into this so aggressively? Whatever. You don't know where he is?
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is.
She looks
Not
around
all
and
the time.
takes a deep breath, a little annoyed. Wouldn't you like to?
No.
She looks at you straight into the eye. She looks you straight in the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. 1, I can totally help you find your missing husband. Why have we decided he's missing? 2, suit yourself then. I don't really care if your husband is missing. Maybe you're right. Maybe he isn't missing indeed. Sure, I could totally help you.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
Does he? Okay, I was on your page. I don't know what he's going on about. Harry, what are you talking about?
It's got to be something else then. Why else would you be asking her if it wasn't?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe your children are missing? Maybe your cockatoo is missing? Watch her browse books. We're gonna go with cockatoo.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
I agree. One, ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing? Two, what do you mean I'm being a cockatoo? You are. Sure, let's just go with one.
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
Guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
But I want to. What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
All right, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure.
Great.
Shane, a lead, the missing cockatoo. Exactly. Great. She turns her attention back to the book stand. Just one more question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
The fuck? Okay, one. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip. Two, you're being sarcastic. Let's talk about something else. Oh, I could take it as a task to read about the cockatoo? Sure, okay.
Wonderful. The store is open.
For real. It's a task, right? Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Her words come out quick as gunshot. Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
It could be both. She's definitely disturbed by now. Nanny, where are they? Two, I police whatever I want. Where are they? Nanny, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
They are at home, right? Smoking cigarettes? Why would you just turn to that? Okay, two. Okay, great. Just making sure. Why? I just don't understand this. Okay, two.
I see.
Thanks.
Thanks.
She tries to read again. Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
That's why we assume her children are smoking. Okay, I get it now.
Another comrade. Years of labor are pressing down on her shoulders. She deserves a hug for all the work she's done for mankind.
This is beautiful. I really like this line. Give her a hug.
You step in and close your arms around this foreign body, wandering astray in touch. There's a small movement beneath your hands as you shut your eyes. Then a tiny voice breaks out and asks.
Shane says the dialogue with this woman is so unhinged. Exactly, and that's why I'm loving it.
What is happening?
She seems to be confused. Your hands are wrapped around her polyester coat. The fabric feels cold, moist from the sea nearby.
This is beautiful. Keep hugging her.
The situation is oddly intimate. Your cheek is pressed against her shoulder. Her hand is trapped between your chest. 5 seconds pass, and their passing seems so unimaginably long. Then she coughs and says again,
What are you doing, officer?
1, I am fighting for the working class. Yeah! 2, hey, I hug whomever I please. I'm a hug monster. Oh my god, I fucking love this. Okay, I started in a bad mood, but this is good. Shane says, we forgot to get consent for the hug. Oh, fuck. Shane, bringing it to reality once again. This is a good point. We should have asked first. I'm sorry. Shit. But, okay, yeah, so, like, we're not going to just insist that we have the right to hug them as a hug monster. We are going to say that we are fighting for the working class.
Fighting for it how?
She hasn't let go of your embrace yet. Hey, that's an implication that she's, like, not, she doesn't mind. Hug by hug. Yes. 2, 1 hug at a time. Same idea. 3, a hug a day keeps the bourgeoisie away. Yeah! This is the best. Okay, this might be my favorite exchange thus far. I love them all. How do I choose? Hug by hug. 1 hug at a time. A hug a day keeps the bourgeoisie away. Okay, like, actually, I believe that. I have hugged strangers. I won't get into it. But I have. And I think it's worthwhile endeavor. Anyway, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go for 3.
Oh.
That's a strange sensation as the woman strengthens her grip. She's hugging you back. Oh my god!
I guess it's better than nothing. Keep fighting on, my fellow comrade.
Then she breaks up the hug, her cheeks flushed. They're sweet.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Aw. I'm like not actually crying, I'm just having watery eyes, but that's really sweet. I want to give her another hug, but I feel like that's gonna make things weird. That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading.
You know, I think we needed to start this stream with a hug. This was appropriate. Yes. I think I needed a hug. And our new task is find your heraldic bird. The working class woman said that you're a bit of a cockatoo. What if it's true? Go read up on cockatoos in the bookstore. Maybe you'll discover something new about yourself as well. Okay, so I will do that because we need to pass time. But here's my confusion. How do I know where the frick to find that? I'm like, does it say bird section? Just, asking for a friend. You can sleep 21 hours? Okay, bird. How would I know where to find birds? I know this is games. I remember that. Like, right?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Yeah.
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by morale-related merchandise.
Shane says, annoy the shopkeeper and ask. I guess I was assuming that she wasn't going to be helpful, because she's generally not been helpful, but okay, I'll ask her. We've already done all this, and I don't want to spend money on stupid games, so I'm going to leave that. I guess I'll just annoy her, and maybe she'll tell me where birds are.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
You skipped the birds. I'm here for birds. Shane had it. I'm looking for a book about cockatoos.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Next to the biographies. Shane says she probably won't be helpful. Interestingly, contradicting what we both assumed. LOL. Okay, next to the biographies. Then farewell for now, book peddler. I shall go find my book of birds. In the stairs of up, next to biographies. Which also I'm like, how do I know which one's biographies? Is here? Birds?
Shelves full of biographies of famous people.
Yeah.
Whoever they are.
Leave. So it's like, aha!
A sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
Flip through the pages. What about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper? I mean, yeah, if she can't stop me, I'll read it before I pay for it. Hee. Flip through the pages.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
That tracks.
You don't have behavioral problems. That's garbage. You're cool.
So cool. Frigidly cool. 2. What about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Oh, yeah. That unpredictable and all over the place, are they? Good to know. Okay. I don't think I'm about to steal the guide. Steal it? Ugh, I don't wanna. I need the money for my rent, though. And to do the task, I guess I can't. -1 angry shot. Storekeeper stare down. I guess my morals are in conflict because I'm like caring less about stealing right now. I initially started the game being like, I don't want to be a thief, but I don't like her. Fuck it, let's try.
Slowly,
Damn.
you move your hand toward the tome of cockatoos. Before you reach the book, you're interrupted.
Fuck.
Sir, no touching the merchandise. People like their books pristine, not handled by God knows who.
Well, it's me, not God knows who. You know who. You know me. Anyway, whatever. Do you buy it? I don't want to buy it. It's stupid. I don't got your money to buy it. I gotta pay my goddamn fucking rent. Leave. Damn it. Now I can't do the task. Stupid hoe. Oh well. I know it's there if I want to task it. I guess. That's basically the epitome of not being helpful. Alright. So... how... no, it was this way. I want to go back to the whatchamacallit. Because, you know, words and stuff. Pawnbroker? Is that what he's called? The guy who's, like, aware of where the heck the gun is. Well, sort of, I guess. Looking for clickies. Clicky, clicky, clickies. 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 Going in a zigzag, cause I can't go straight. Him wanting to sell me shit. Like, should I talk to him again? Will he have more dialogue? Ooh, well, we don't need healing. I was like, we could have some more salami. What's this? I don't remember what that does.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Doesn't look like we've done this. I thought we would have, but let's pull the dang lever.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then nothing happens.
Push it harder. Release the lever. Yeah, let's push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. The man watches you in silence, very slowly cutting off another slice of his salami and putting it in his mouth. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Fine.
The man watches you in silence.
All right, release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way.
I guess this was a task I never got before that I should have.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Pull the lever again.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk.
And then?
Then, nothing happens.
Okay, release the lever.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position.
All right.
Wasn't there a sign over there saying
Yes,
functionality?
leave. All right. I guess we just never clicky-clicky that before, eh? I just, like, noticed I could get salami for him and got distracted. And the salami man eats on with endless infinite salami. Yes, please. Okay, so we have a new task. Close the water lock on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Okay. We're at 1,500 hours. Lots of clickies. Is there a purpose to the clickies? I can't remember. This one.
Wow, a very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other garb.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Hjelmdal burning.
Okay.
The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
Sniff the t-shirt. What's the deal with the man on the shirt? 3. This shirt celebrates a false hero, a guardian of the masculine order. How much are you selling this shirt for? Let go of the shirt. I mean, let's be weird. Sniff the shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there.
Bah.
Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
Lovely.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Photon emissions? Okay. What's the deal with the man on this shirt?
That's the man from Hjelmdal walking away as his village burns.
Poetic. I'm guessing I'm supposed to know who this man from Hjelmdal is, and I lost my memory. But I lost my memory recently and need help remembering basic facts in reality. I think that's a bit too much verbiage. Let's just say remind me who's this man from Hjelmdal again.
The man from Hjelmdal is the hero of a series of popular books based on a fictional version of Kotla. Mostly what is nowadays Arda NFD.
Okay.
He left his native village of Hjelmdal after his son was kidnapped, having many exciting adventures and killing many enemies with his swords. But he lost his family in the process. Tragic stuff, really.
Indeed. This shirt celebrates a false hero, a guardian of the masculine order. I think that's silly. I also don't care how much you're selling it for, so let go of the t-shirt. Alright, did the shirt. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
His manner is casual, but his speech is careful, measured. He wants you to know that he has nothing to hide.
Okay. I don't care how much it is, so there's nothing else I need to know about it. Because I'm not about to buy it. And then he's the clicky thing, and then what's up here?
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harman Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Okay, shopkeep. This Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Waushi W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
Which I can't afford, that's all. I am a poor person.
Hello again.
Hi.
How can I help you?
I'm looking to see if you have more dialogue. Is Roy high? Oh, it's locked. I do not see more dialogue. I have other business to take care of now. Well, that's disappointment, but hey, I clicked a few things in his shop, so there's that. Welcome to the pawn shop. Bitch. Oh, my back. Okay. So that was not what I was hoping for. Stairs there and stairs here. And stairs over there. Ooh, what's this? Oh, right, it's his stuff. Whoa, the lights just turned on. Blinding. Everything's good here. Does he have any more dialogue?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
He makes
Bang, 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 bang!
he makes both hands into pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out. No, it's a safety hazard. Whatever, whip him out. That's amazing. They
Don't
actually
shoot,
had him
officer.
do it.
Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
We're just fucking around, dude. A shakedown.
Good one, officer. You're a funny guy. Now, what can I do for you?
He nods towards his shabby wares. This isn't a joke. Give me your money. I need money. Holy shit. 2. Just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police questions. Sure, let's go with 2 because I'm not that much of a robber.
Then fire away, officer.
Ah. Thought gained. Finger pistols. Love that. Okay. He settles back into the pile of boxes he's sitting on, getting comfortable. So he did have dialogue. Where are you from, Sileg? Sileg. Kim isn't here, so I can rob him, says Shane. Nice, Shane. I don't wanna. What's your stance on drugs? Persuade him to give you some money. See, that's different than stealing from him. Maybe we'll get to that. I'll look around, thanks. Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
I care.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Okay. You're from the Apricot Suzerainty? That's not how he said it, right? But you're not a local, are you? 3. Better not to mention. Sounds good. Let's get back to business then. Call him right out or just subtly mention it? Call him out, subtly, call direct, subtle. I'm learning. Let's try subtle. Let's go 2.
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Seaguy province of the Serais Empire. The Apricot Suzerainty, you know?
Called it. Yep, yeah, we do know. We do, in fact, know.
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by Revachol. It's a bit of a slur, in other words.
Nice. Glad we didn't say that. Sorry. Wince. Isn't that name kind of insensitive? 2. Yum. Apricots are delicious. 3. Man, this apricots business sounds complicated all of a sudden. Sure, let's be sensitive and go with 1.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism. But the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Alright, he's direct. 1. Right, but isn't it only a shithole because of Revachol? 2. You're welcome. I do try to be supportive of other peoples and cultures. 3. I don't know why I'm talking about this. It's some kind of mind reaction. Point to your head. Not sure about that one. I'm gonna go with 1. Is it a shithole because of Revachol?
If you say so, officer. I don't worry too much about politics. I'm an entrepreneur, you know. Whatever's good for business is good for me.
That's toxic. That's very toxic. most things that are good for business are bad for humanity, which means they're actually bad for you long term. Short-term gains are not good for long-term gains, or for long-term losses, rather. That, my brain, I can brain. He smiles brightly. So, Slig, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
For a moment, he's unsure how to respond.
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Whatever you want, sir. Yes. He's a yes man. I like it in this scenario. It's hilarious, but it's also so toxic for a person. Okay, moving on. I'm super into drugs. I actually don't like drugs. Proceed. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam. Should we be subtle? Interesting that it says proceed. Okay, we're gonna see what he says at I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale, or at my home, or on my person.
He smiles.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
Okay. Proceed with 3.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But,
He points to the goods.
I am not a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorry driver. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
That's fun. Okay. So you admit you're a lorry driver.
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole.
He stops to think.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
I don't know.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little.
Huh?
But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
He spreads his arms. Oh boy. So you forgot to tell me. So you were embarrassed to tell me. 3. Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation in the harbor? Sleg, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union. Oh, very direct. Let's go with 1. So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly. It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Yeah, okay. Stop squirming.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
I don't know. Wait, what crowd?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
It wasn't some drug crowd. You know who they are. Tell me now. 2, you're wasting my time. Tell me who the fuck is transporting the drugs here. 3, okay, if you don't know, then I'll let your employer, I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff. Forceful and aggressive, threatening. You're wasting my time. I'm gonna go with 1. It wasn't some drug crowd.
Shush, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
1. If you don't want to get into this mess, raise your voice. You have to give us a reason to move on. To, we're buddies, Slige. Help us out. No one will know it was you. Let's see if the nice way goes.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her,
He shakes his head.
she's no lady.
Oh dear.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Oh. Who are these other drivers who talk? To, is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point to the pale driver. Dazed out, strange. 3, could she be associated with the Hardy Boys? Okay, we're cool now. I think the most important thing to ask is the lady driver the woman over there?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
He's not ruling her out.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
No.
I really want us to be cool now.
So I should use that against you then. Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
I don't believe you. Okay, we're cool now.
All right. Very cool. Let's cap this off with a purchase. A pair of funky sunglasses, detective? You deserve it. And I deserve it too. Don't you think?
No, but I think that you should give me money. I'm gonna persuade you to give me money.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
Shane says, he quoted me and said, so I should use that against you. Now you're thinking like a cop. Yes, indeed. I want your money now.
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
Because I want you to bribe me. I'm a police officer, remember? That's what you're supposed to do around here. Okay. I don't know. It was just the only thing I could come up with in my head to ask you. I need to get money somehow. I don't like this, so I'm gonna go with 2.
Ah, yes. Money is very important.
The street vendor nods, dead serious.
You see, I'm an honest entrepreneur. I can't help you if you don't give me a good reason as to why I should. Sorry, detective.
The man grins as if the entire incident is already forgotten. Alright, I'll look around. Thanks. Okay, so you gotta take things in a certain direction if you want to get things from people, and I just don't want to go in that direction. The jam mystery. Oh, was that a thing? To interrogate the driver about the... Oh, it was him? That's annoying! Okay. Find out who's the lady driver and where's her lorry. I mean, who else could it be except the chick over there? But that's frustrating to me. I'm just like, what do you even mean? Okay, a new thing. Magnesium-based life form. No, wait, we already had that, didn't we? We're here, yeah. Read that one. We're here. Finger pistols. 9mm. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yet here you are, loitering around with the idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the streets. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by what, like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem, and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Hey. Temporary research bonus, nothing. -2 to save a fare. Snapping doesn't help. That was my thought. I don't think this is one we're going to internalize. I think we're good. We're good. And we also don't want this one either, right? Because I know we've been through it before. Right, yeah, nope. Right, so you know, whatevs. We got the space, but we don't want the thing, so we'll move on, I guess. Okay. Okay, so lady. Onward to the lady. I feel like that's the next thing. And you know, if I could get some more tear, that'd be great. Ooh, what's this? It's a garbage can. Is there something in it? Go to the garbage can. Oh yeah. Plastic tear. Fuck yeah, take off. Made of money. No more? Okay. Cool. Everything is good here, he says. Do 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 boo boo boo. Ouch. Oh, my body hurts. Like actually in real life. Okay. I should stop using. Sorry, excuse me. Not you. You're not a woman. You don't count. I don't want to disturb her, but like, I guess now at least I feel like I have a reason to. The strange one, as they call her. The strange one. Shortcut. Ah, where are you going? I don't know. Oh yeah, we've already read that. Tear, 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 tear. No, 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 no. Alright. Now we gotta go, like, yell at the lady. Or is it that we snap in her face? I hate that. Anyways. We do the thing.
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions.
I didn't have to snap in her fingers. Yay! Snap in her fingers. Snap in her face? Snap my fingers in her face. Okay, I can... Whatever. Brain. Alright. Are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Herife?
I mean, yes. Well, aren't you a lady? 2. I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman here. Let's go with 1.
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
And take that as a no.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
God dang, bitch. So, you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children, and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Why are you scary to the people who used to know you? 2. Then who is the female driver I was told of? That's all I need. Yeah, no, I want to know why you're scary to the people who used to know you.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
Oh, that's poetic and sad. Who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Movies? What movies? That's all I need to know, thanks.
Oh, Sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now, on other matters. Okay, so she's gonna wander off into strange land. Thank you for now. Alright, so we need to find an unknown woman. What is this? Did we pick something up? When did we get that? Classic white summer jacket, loved both by the Samarisian Communist Party and the accompanying subtropical drug traffickers. It fits you well, regardless of your political ambitions. And then shorts. Pants? When did we get these? I don't remember this. Although these jeans look worn, the wearer must have had an ass given to them by the mighty Lord himself. That beautiful peach-shaped man-ass had imprinted itself so deeply in the fabric, you can't but wonder if wearing them would start modeling your own vague rear side into a more shapely form as well. Nah, you need squats for that one, honey. But anyways, okay, I don't understand how we managed to pick up clothes. Did we pick up clothes from the other guy? We didn't spend any money. I don't know, I'm confused. Whatever. Okay, onward. Looking for a lady. Move. Stupid. We are looking for a lady. A lady. I like how they're like, no, she's not a lady. I'm like, she's a fucking female. Why are we fucking messing around with pedantics? Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to any of you. You suck. Can't talk to any of you. Okay, well, I guess let's see if he has more dialogue.
Right to work.
Nope.
Right.
We're good, bud. You gotta. How about some work? We get it. All right. Woman lorry. Don't want to talk to him again. Woman lorry. I guess. I mean, makes sense to start by trading in the tear, right? Getting closer to paying my rent.
The tear machine stands in the corner.
In search
Your
of
bottles clunk into the machine,
40
and the money
cents.
appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Ah, boy. Oh, Shane says you found the pants in the coal room in the apartments. Forgot about that. Okay, so... I still am $5 away from affording my rent tonight, so that's problematic. I need more money. Somebody needs to drop $5. Do 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 do. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. I wonder if he'll have new dialogue. Probably not, but whatever, we're here. Yo, we go.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
He shifts around, suddenly uncomfortable, then looks away. Why do you know something? What is it? 2, I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. She may be involved with the drug business. Let's go with 1.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her.
He bites his lip.
All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Sauce. 1, I asked you who's conducting the drug trade. You said you didn't know. Now you're saying you do? Who is this person? What's her name? Who is she to you? What does she look like? When did she leave? Okay, we're going to start with 1. Now you know?
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
It's true. We would of course a lie. But a kind heart is tricky.
Sometimes you can be wrong.
Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
Who is this person? What's her name?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Who is she to you?
A friend? An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
So you're saying like she was here yesterday and she's gone? Or did I miss her because I didn't get to it fast enough? Like, fuck. What does she look like?
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
In a cool way. What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
What? He answers reluctantly.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Okay, but we're looking for, colorful hair. When did she leave?
Damn, I don't want to...
He looks at...
Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
You don't even know her name. He looks you straight in the eye. I can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it?
Yes.
All part of the investigation.
He shakes his head.
The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
You said she's troubled? How?
She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
That's dangerous. I'm familiar with that darkness. She shared this with you?
Yes. which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Huh. It's not snitching, it's just a few questions. 2, come on, man, life is just a joke. Wow, positivity. 3, I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not? Yeah, I don't think these are going to help me, so we're going to rather go with 3.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well,
He sighs.
it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Hold on, her mind? When she left, did she leave her lorry behind? Let's start with 1.
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her.
The pain it was causing her.
I also know that feel. When she left, did she leave her lorry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
The clickies won't let me click on them.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
The fat man?
Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out.
So you're alright with others ratting her out, you just don't want your hands dirty? 2, put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it. Why would you say that? 3, she's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is or I can't finish the investigation. Force Tommy. Bad idea. 4, fine, I will drop the matter for now. No. So you're alright with others ratting her out, you just don't want your hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt, too.
A little fame wouldn't hurt. I don't know about making it for you. I don't like the idea of forcing him. Alright, let's go with 2.
You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Ook.
I wouldn't be so sure, Tommy.
She's a suspect. I need you to tell me where she is, or I can't finish the investigation.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
Something breaks in him as he stares into your eyes. Oh, I shouldn't have chose that one. You were right, Tommy. I'm sorry. Where is the lady driver?
Here.
He takes a keyring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you in silence.
The keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
He waves toward the monument. Progress. I just feel bad about it. When did she leave? To anything else like where she is now? And why did you have the keys? I'm sorry I had to do this. One more thing about something else. When did she leave?
Last Friday.
He blinks, his eyes half empty now. Anything else like where she is now?
No. I don't know.
Aw. And why did you have the keys?
She left them to me. Because she trusted me. So I can get it out of the way when the jam breaks loose. Otherwise...
He doesn't finish the sentence.
The other drivers would have to break in there to get the machines moving. And they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
I'm sorry I had to do this.
I bet you are.
Oh, he doesn't believe me. One more thing about something else.
Nah. I need to think my own thoughts now. Pray forgiveness for my sins.
Oh.
Go check your cabin.
He adds quietly.
I hope it gets you something. Help someone.
Oh. Oh, now I feel bad. Now I feel really bad. I found out who the lady driver... Well, I found out where her lorry is. Search through the lady driver's lorry cabin near the monument. Okay. I'm a bad, bad person. I guess the jam mystery, though. We're making progress on the jam mystery, so there's that. Because, you know, it was a first day task. But now I feel bad. Oh, god dang it. Don't ask me to climb stairs. Or ramps. Or anything. Okay, we're looking for a green lorry. Come on. Ugh. Surely I can go that way. You're just being stupid. This one? This one's green. Right? No? Maybe not? Surely it's not that one. I can't figure out which one it is. I don't see any clickies here, though. This one's green. There's her, but meh. Oh, this is a space. Okay. This one's green. But, yeah. Which one is it? This one is also green. I would say this is beside, not past.
This green found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Okay.
This is the one the man pointed to. His friend's lorry.
Try to peek in the window.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers.
Try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Unlock the door with the key Tommy gave you.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just
open it.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Okay. Admire the posters. Examine the radio. Check the pedals. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. Okay, let's start with posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
Look, it's my decade.
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Okay.
There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder, what's that smell? Sure.
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably Grenade No. 5.
Very irrelevant. Study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death.
What happened to her?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street.
Oh boy.
A mixture of cocaine and morphine.
Oh dear.
She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too.
Okay, enough of the poster.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. A radio transmitter is attached to the dashboard, and a toolbox sits under the driver's seat.
Examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver. The peculiar frequency tableau indicates that at least 128 stations have been saved on this radio. It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each other without blending them together.
Okay. Weird. What about the Speed Freak FM? Is it one of the saved stations here? Speed Freaks FM. Why would anyone need so many radio stations? Is there anything I can do with the radio? Why would anyone need so many radio stations?
Unclear. For contacting an entire fleet of lorries, for example. This must be the nerve center of a well-organized operation.
Oh, is there anything else I can do with the radio?
Not without the dial key, no.
What about the Speed Freaks FM?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, look around the cabin.
The ghostly actresses and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Oddly bulging? Check the pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
What?
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sure, it could. It could also, like, cause issues, but okay. The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot, so... Oh, because, see, I was thinking throttle. I was thinking hand. Okay, we're good. For some reason, I was picturing a motorcycle throttle. Sure, let's go with one.
Matching one of the footprints found from the crime scene, which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
She was number 8. She killed him. And the guys are helping cover for her. Options? Maybe. I don't know. Theories. And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful. Like, yeah, did the mercenary dude find out and then she had to kill him to survive? First, the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? I mean, they're kind of both the same thing. Let's go 2.
You've identified the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys had anything to do with the drug trade?
Totally possible. The entire union might be involved. Maybe even all of the Martinet. Look around suspiciously. Those jerks? Definitely. 3. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. Sure. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. I mean, I'm going with 1. Look around suspiciously.
You should talk to them. See what they've got to say for themselves.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think that's a really bad idea.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a pull-out toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Okay, pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold the newspaper.
It's an issue of Petit Ferique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Pick up the note.
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
Sure. Shane says, confront them without Kim and without a gun. Yeah, right. That's a great idea. Moving on.
These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
They probably would, no matter how sober I was. Push in the pull-out toolbox.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Close the door.
You close the rusty old lorry door. Your job here is done.
End. Progress. Report back to Joyce. Really? Really? Okay. Interesting. And then a person present a person present at the lynching is also involved with the drug trade through the harbor, which links them to Hardy Boys. See what Titus has to say about it. Yeah, when Kim comes back, maybe. But never know. That's how you get killed. I am thinking, like, I see that I can just move on with that task and go report back to Joyce, so I will. But first, I'm gonna pass a couple of hours sitting on a bench, thinking deeply, because I want to get closer to other tasks, rather. So we've got, like, this one. It's at 21. That's tomorrow. And then it's also at 21. Yeah, so I have 2 tasks that are coming at 2100 hours. And, I want to get to them. So I will sit my ass on a bench.
You sit on the wind-worn
And
wooden
think
planks
deeply.
of the bench. Your feet ache.
Oh, Shane says you can sell clothes you don't like and other things for cash too. Right, I forgot, like pawning, right? Yeah, I mean, but what if I'm trying to build my wardrobe? We'll see when 2100 hours comes if I need money. I will think deeply for an hour. 17.
Time passes.
Cool.
You wonder, if it could rain so much that it drowns all of Martinez, then everyone would have to go on about their day in diving suits.
That's cute. Okay, I'm gonna just round it to 18 and twiddle my thumbs for 15 minutes. Here we go.
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
I'm just gonna think deep for 1 more hour. There we go.
Time passes.
Cool.
You wonder, if it could rain so much that it drowns all of Martinez.
Get up, because you've already said that. Cool. Okay, we passed some time. Now we will update Joyce. I'm a productive person. Okay, can you do you controls? No? Great. Okay, we can't go that way. Why? There's no clear explanation. What are you gonna say? Oh, just more of the same. Okay. No real dialogue. Good. Great. Awesome. Doop-a-doop. Boop, boop, boop. Tear. Any tear. Tear anywhere. Tear, 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 tear. Click, 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 click keys. Okay, Kim's not here. So I'm like, where is tear, tear, bird, tear, tear, tear. He's not here, so he can't judge me. Thanks for the autosave. If I go stare at this wall again. Can't touch this. Anything?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Why am I looking at this wall? In the dimming light, some things become clear. Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious. I mean, it's super low, but I've done low rolls before, and it's white, so I can try it again. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
No, it's locked. No, why is it locked? Put skills points into conceptualization. Oh, okay. That makes me sad. Well, anyways. Ooh, stuff. What's this? Now I'm curious. What's this? Oh, yes. Do-do-do, door. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. And now I want more tear out of here, too. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yes. Oh, healing gained. I didn't need that, but I'll take it. Oh, wait, it's morale. I was thinking it was health. Whatever. Yo, Joyce, what up, B?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
She takes a sip of her silvery thermal cup. You're on a boat. You know something about these tattoos. Show her the photo. We'll start with, I spoke with the lorry man at the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Why am I coming back to report to you if you've already got people fucking spying on me, bitch? Anyways. Wait, where exactly are these eyes located? We have discovered enough to conclude for now. Yeah, where are these eyes?
It doesn't really matter.
It does.
And I do apologise for the surveillance.
You should.
Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
So why did I have to come back and report to you?
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation?
No.
I assume you discovered there is an operation.
No. There will be an investigation. That's all I can say. You sent us on a wild goose chase. There's nothing to investigate. We turned up quite a few interesting things, actually. Do I share the information? I'm a cop. I'm not supposed to. We'll go with one.
Okay. I thank you for sharing that much with me.
She exhales, as though
My employer thanks you as well.
a weight has been lifted from her shoulders.
In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
Oh dear. What was that about bloodbath? Tell me again, how are the lynching and the strike connected? That's enough for now. What about this bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war.
Oh dear.
With possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
What was that about a bloodbath? Oh, we already said that, sorry. Tell me again, how are the lynching and the strike connected?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Dear. I think he did a poor job. He got himself killed. 1. A momentary lapse of faith? Did you need a security detail? Let's go with 1.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker.
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they?
Crenell, an Oronese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
Oh dear.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
TSD.
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
That's the one that got killed. He raped someone, and then what? She killed him in self-defense? Or did the guys catch him committing the rape, and then in, like, moral justice, killed him? Shane, you should have told me. Okay.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What then?
Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling that we're going to end up switching sides? Anyway, you've made a mess here. 2, I have to say, this is not Disco. 3, maybe the investigation can team up, you know, share resources and intelligence. I don't like that. 3, boy, oh boy, is that not good? You've made a mess here.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree.
A
My
wave.
hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs hold of the mainsail. That's interesting. Anyway, whatever. A wave crashes against the side of her boat. She grabs hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
So it doesn't matter if you did it. It matters if you were there. Are they gonna kill Kuno?
The Union has over 2,000 men.
The numbers are against them, 1,000 to 1. What can they do against the Union? There seems to be a lot of them. Yeah, 2.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, detective? It's not pretty.
She leans back.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Really? Wow.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
Of, you know, letting out hundreds of shots, yeah.
As I said, a bloodbath.
She's silent for a moment, then concludes. I can't see it happen. Thanks, Shane. I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't that a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? I think the confrontation is inevitable. Let's go with the middle road. Bleak scenario.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true.
She looks at you.
Nameless, badgeless detective of the citizens' militia.
Eyes damp from the wind.
All we can do is keep the rest from following suit. One single, concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
I think you're a little bit blowing it up, but okay. What can you tell me about Crenell? You said that the deceased assaulted a woman. This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him? Where are the remaining 2 Merces now? How much time do we have? You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I
Kuno.
cannot testify by it.
It's Kuno. Okay, and Kuno S. That's fun. All right. Who did the passing on? Who did the passing on then? What did these teenagers by the canal say? What? Who did the passing on then? Passed on to me from some Passed on to me from teenagers. Who did the passing on?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe.
Okay. What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
It's the first time I've heard of this. Where did this assault take place and when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags,
Oh.
the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too.
Oh dear.
Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor. About a rumor. In any case, it's what the Colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
Colleagues. What can you tell me about Krenel?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Okay.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Ooh. Okay, anything else you can tell me?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks. I have no idea what you're talking about. Probably. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with one.
Ah, yes, your condition. The International Collaborative Police maintains a database for these sorts of things. Perhaps you should consult it. It was just a suggestion.
Could you contact the company, tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
Okay. This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
His name was...
Lely. His service name. A nom de guerre, most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Tell me about the others first. This Lely, anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was? Well, tell me about the others first.
One is a man. Corty, they call him. A nickname as well. The other a woman. Phyllis DePaul. Corty is the gunner, I believe. DePaul is a radio operator.
This Lely, anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was?
He was 40. Or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own.
Oh.
In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury.
She nods.
That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Okay, where are the remaining two Merces now?
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
She puts her foot on the guard wire for balance.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Interesting. I still need to know where they are. I'll confront them directly. Okay, I'll steer clear of the moment. For the moment. I still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Where are these mercenaries? Okay, I'll steer clear of them for the moment. I mean, it's so high. I gotta try. Clothes didn't fit right. Scab leader, bad acting. Didn't pass background check. Why are those pluses? Whatever, it's really high. Let's do it.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
Oh! Hence the whole his clothes don't fit him. That's fun. Okay, sure.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Is that the chick on the roof? Curious. One must be the goon in the ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader. One is probably in the building overlooking the roundabout. I had another question for you. Right to twerk, Shane. One must be the goon in the ill-fitting work clothes in the harbor gates.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
Why would he disguise himself like that? She is poised and unperturbed.
The situation at the gates is a powder keg. She says she wants to avert catastrophe, but that's where she draws the line. I call bullshit.
Yeah. One is probably in the building overlooking the roundabout.
That would afford a good vantage point,
she says.
In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
It's the Hardy brothers or boys. Like, what? You mean you don't know what's going on? That's less than reassuring. You don't know what's going on?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
There is a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Oh dear. I guess that's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
I have a photo of the victim's tattoos.
She reaches for the photo, takes it, then holds it in her hand. For about half a minute, in silence.
Stay quiet. Observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
What do you think?
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to the one on the photo. Points to the one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Oh, places like stars in the sky?
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
Huh. She nods. What is the use of this map? What travels did the dead man make? How could you tell me? Who could tell me more? That's all for the tattoos. Okay, what is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad.
Huh.
This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oronese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
She points to it on the photo. Then what?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it. Seems like you can.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Huh.
Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Semines Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Oh dear. Maybe it's a record of his military career.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Oh dear. Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Okay, encyclopedia. I need the information. Mark it down. Ask Merces about tattoo. You're right. Not a good idea. Leave it off the schedule. Fuck it. I mean, we could do it when Kim comes back, right? I need the information.
Do what you have to do, Detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
Of course you can. That's all for the tattoos. Thank you for your help.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet. Green and white sails fluttering overhead. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? I think I have a handle on the boat thing. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are.
She looks around.
We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
We are on an archipelago. Wait, you're on an archipelago? Look around. Well, what do you mean, archipelago?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
She raises her brow.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass, the fourth largest island in the world. It is not an archipelago.
Wait, I thought Le Caillou was one big island. Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. Understood. Yeah, no, I thought it was one big island.
Okay, if you want to get technical. The point is, we're all on islands here, and sail is still the most expedient way to get from one island to another, especially when you're in a hurry to resolve a strike.
Still, I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Why do you know which car I drive?
She's referring to Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage.
Kitsuragi's motor. Still, why do you know what motor carriage he drives? That's not mine. It belongs to my partner, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
No matter whose it is, a motor carriage is just a tool. You need it to do your job, as I do mine. It's just a means of getting where you need to go.
Okay.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
Why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
Rhetoric, you're on to stupid side quests right now. I'll come off like I'm envious, and I'm not. Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do. Actually, yes, I need to nail her for this. I have police work to do.
Have it your way.
Thanks, Rhetoric. Does she have a name? No, I don't care. Do you have a license for this boat? Sure.
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
Pleasure craft?
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
LOL.
Her nonchalance might be related to something called the Wayfarer Act, a law that says she doesn't need a license. Sly Fox, you're not aggressive enough to harass her further on this.
You don't need to be aggressive. Okay, I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Thank you. That's all for now. Cool. Progress. I did the thing. Okay, so we have a level up. And what was it? Conceptualization? Was that? Okay, no, hold on. First, what we got here? Item? Interact? Tools? What? Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something, but whatever. Okay. Victim's tattoo. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. I finished things. Look at me. Joyce's information on the lynching. Complete. Ask Scab Leader about tattoos. I don't know if we're gonna do that one. But I want to know... where do I find... No. Is it here? No. Here? No, it's the map. Where's the map? My brain is not braining right now. Map. White checks. Conceptualization. Conceptualization. Okay, so we want to increase conceptualization then. Level up. Yeah. Accept changes. Map. Why map? Why is map mapping at me? Woo, woo. Okay, great. Love that you can scroll. Not. Martinez Church, Fisherman's Shack. Fisherman's Shack? Where's that? Mirror, mirror, mirror. Oh, the cockatoo. LOLOL. Fisherman's Shack. Is that... No, that's just... We just haven't been over there. That's right, because we're here. And we're trapped. Because we haven't opened this. Can't get around there. Work in progress. Anyway, okay. Cool. I did a thing. I guess? I think there's technically a lot of other things I could do. But if you want to know what's on this wall. Wow, talking to Joyce technically took like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Girls like to talk. Okay. Shane, yay, painting the wall. Okay. So, considering the time and my pain, I think I'm gonna call it here. We shall continue burning time and doing tasks waiting for Kim until 2100 hours. But this is gonna be it just for today. And, because of both busyness and pain, I just wanted to give a warning that I'm probably going to just stream, like, probably next Monday, but then not until the end of the month after that. So, like, basically at the beginning and the end of June, but not in between, just because I'm gonna be... No, quick save. That's what I want. I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be very busy this coming month. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching and, you know, enjoying the progress. We officially know that the reason the guy got murdered is because he's a piece of shit. I mean, we always knew that, let's be real. But now we're sure of it, because apparently he assaulted someone. Specifically sexually assaulted. And now I'm really curious about the Hardy Boys and, like, you know, obviously they're douches, but, like, why not just tell us, you know, oh, well, we caught him in the middle of assaulting someone. I feel like it's probably because she accidentally killed him, like, defending herself, and now they're like, oh, we want to protect her, so hung the body up, pretended they killed him when she did. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I will be putting this on YouTube for anybody who didn't get to see it all, so if you want to catch up on our progress or catch up on any part of the stream that you missed, feel free to go check that out. It's the same handle as the Twitch. And do join me again next Monday, where I will maybe reconvene with Kim. We shall see. Have a great day, guys. Bye.